All right, let's take a look at the dollar index. So it fell after hitting 107. It's now trading below 107 after hitting, like a 2-year high. The recent pullback, however, doesn't really show any slowdown in bullish momentum. I mean, we still have strong U.S. economic data, and the Fed is still quite hawkish, and also the geopolitical tensions with Russia and Ukraine. It also had to do with the nomination, this little fall, to nominate Scott Bessent as the Treasury Secretary. Um, Obviously, he's a bit of a market guy, so the market's reacting to that a little bit there. So the ADX is above 50, still signaling like a strong uptrend there. Some key levels: 106.65, 10-day moving average, and 106 support level there, psychological level. We've got some resistance in 107.20 and 107.50. So look, it still looks quite bullish. I'd be very cautious shorting this, but those are some key levels there to watch out for. All right, let's take a look at gold. So fallen very sharply after getting above 2,700. It's now trading below 2,650, and at the time of recording this, it's at 26.28. So easing political tensions in the Middle East there had a lot to do with that. And not even the lower bond yields could support gold with peace talks with Israel. Just some key levels to look out for: 2750, 2790, 2600, huge psychological level there. Um, but look, the Russia and Ukraine situation hasn't really settled down yet, so we could see gold still be a safe haven. There's still a lot of possibility for it to resume its uptrend if things don't ease up with the Russia and Ukraine situation. And obviously, the Fed, they're quite cautious on the rate cuts. Yeah, they are quite cautious on the rate cuts there, so that could limit gold's upside. So yeah, just trade cautiously right now. We might range for the next couple of days, just until things are a little more clear geopolitically. But yeah, just keep inside. We keep in mind those levels again: 2600, 2750. Very key levels there, and 2700 obviously as well. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the yen. So UJ went up to 154 or close to 154 before falling back to 153.50, 153.55 during the Asian session. Obviously, weaker bonds currently. Scott Bessent's nomination again as a Treasury saw the bond yields fall a little bit there. So we've still got some limited upside for the yen, only because of the BOJ uncertainty there. We don't know what they're going to do with hikes. Again, Ueda he was very cryptic when he was talking last time, so we're still very uncertain. And also, it's a risk-on market currently. So everyone is still long the US dollar, so very limited upside for the yen there, but some key levels to look at: 153.55, Monday's low, 153 on the dot psychological level there. We've got 154. That's something to look out for there. And RSI is at 55.90, still showing short-term bullish momentum, but we may be ranging here for a little bit, just as things become a little more clear fundamentally. Those are some levels to keep in mind there as you're trading the yen.